Hey there, it's Anna. Are you tired of missing those subtle signs that a woman is secretly checking you out? Well, get ready to sharpen your observation skills because in this video, we are going to explore the telltale behaviors that indicate a woman is interested in you, even if she's trying to be discreet. Before we get rolling, for those of you looking to rethink your dating approach, why not take advantage of a free 60-minute strategy call with one of our coaches? You can find the link in the description or pinned comment. Now let's dive in and discover how to spot her secret admiration. Looking up when you enter. First things first, guys, if you want to know if a woman is checking you out, pay attention to what she does when you walk into a room. A woman who's secretly checking you out will almost always look up and watch you enter, even if she's in the middle of a conversation or an activity. It's like she has a sixth sense for your presence, and she can't help but take notice when you arrive. Her eyes will be drawn to you like a magnet, and she will discreetly track your movements as you navigate the space. Now, this doesn't mean she'll be staring at you like a lovesick puppy. She might try to be subtle about it, glancing at you out of the corner of her eye or pretending to be engrossed in something else. But if you are paying attention, you will notice that her gaze keeps finding its way back to you. So the next time you walk into a room, take a moment to scan the crowd. If you catch a woman consistently looking up and watching you, even if she quickly looks away when you make eye contact, it's a pretty good sign that she's interested in you. And who knows, with a little bit of confidence and a well-timed smile, you might just turn that secret admiration into something more. Reflection peeking. Alright, let's talk about a sneaky tactic that women use to check you out without getting caught. Reflection peeking. This is when a woman uses the reflections in windows, mirrors, or any other shiny surface to keep an eye on you, all while pretending to be occupied with something else. It's a clever move because it allows her to admire you without being too obvious about it. She might be fixing her hair in a window reflection, but her eyes are actually locked on your reflection, taking in every detail of your appearance. Or maybe she's looking at her phone screen, but she's angled it just so, allowing her to see your reflection in the glossy surface. It's like she's a spy gathering intel on you without ever breaking her cover. The key to spotting this behavior is to pay attention to her line of sight. If you notice that she seems to be looking at a reflection more than the actual object in front of her, and if her gaze keeps darting back to that reflection even when you move, it's a good indication that she's using it to check you out. So the next time you are in a room with reflective surfaces, keep an eye out for women who seem a little too interested in their own reflections. They might just be trying to sneak a peek at you without getting busted. Fake walk-bys. Now, gentlemen, let's move on to a classic move in the Secret Admirer playbook, the fake walk-by. This is when a woman finds excuses to walk past you repeatedly, all in the hopes of getting a closer look or catching your attention. She might suddenly need to refill her drink at the bar right next to you, or she might have to make multiple trips to the restroom on the other side of the room. It's like she's played a game of accidentally being in your vicinity, hoping that you'll take notice and strike up a conversation. The key to spotting a fake walk-by is to look for patterns. If you notice that a woman seems to be passing by you more often than normal, or if her reasons for being in your area seem a little flimsy, it might be a sign that she's trying to get closer to you. Of course, this doesn't mean that every woman who walks by you is secretly in love with you. Sometimes people just need to get from point A to point B. But if you consistently notice a woman finding reasons to be near you, and if she seems to linger or slow down when she passes by, it's a good indication that she's interested in more than just the scenery. So pay attention to the traffic patterns around you and don't be afraid to make eye contact or smile at a woman who seems to be making a lot of trips in your direction. You might just be the destination she's been looking for all along. Adjusting herself. Alright guys, let's talk about a subconscious behavior that women often display when they are feeling attracted to you: adjusting themselves. This is when a woman subtly fixes her hair, smooths her clothes, or otherwise primps herself when she sees you looking at her. It's like your gaze is a trigger, prompting her to make sure she's looking her best. She might run her fingers through her hair, tug at her shirt to smooth out any wrinkles, or even adjust her posture to appear more poised and confident. The key here is that these adjustments are subtle and often happen without her even realizing it. It's her body's way of saying, I want to look good for this guy, even if her mind is trying to play it cool. To spot this behavior, pay attention to what a woman does when you make eye contact with her. If she immediately starts fiddling with her appearance or making small adjustments to her clothing, it's a good sign that she's feeling a little flustered by your attention in a good way. Of course, this doesn't mean that every woman who fixes her hair in your presence is head over heels for you. Sometimes people just need to make sure they are presentable. But if you consistently notice a woman adjusting herself when your eyes meet, it's a pretty clear indication that she's interested in making a good impression on you, liking the insight so far? Let us know with a like and a comment. Plus, if you need more personalized support, don't forget to click on the link in the pinned comment to reserve your free strategy call. Accidental bumping. Now let's move on to a bold move that some women use to get close to you, the accidental bump. This is when a woman coincidentally bumps into you, brushes against you, or otherwise makes physical contact in a way that seems unintentional. It's a risky play because it requires her to invade your personal space in a way that could be seen as awkward or inappropriate if she's misreading your interest. But if she's feeling confident and attracted to you, she might just take the chance and hope that sparks fly. The key to spotting an accidental bump is to pay attention to the context and the frequency. If a woman bumps into you once in a crowded room, it might genuinely be an accident. But if she seems to be finding a lot of excuses to make physical contact, or if her touch lingers a little longer than necessary, it's probably not just a coincidence. Of course, it's important to remember that not every touch is an invitation for more. Always be respectful of a woman's boundaries and make sure that any physical contact is consensual and welcome. But if you keep finding yourself on the receiving end of these accidental bumps, it might be time to bump up your flirting game and see where it leads. Smiling when caught. Alright guys, let's wrap things up with a final sign that a woman is secretly checking you out: the smile when caught. This is when you catch a woman looking at you, and instead of quickly looking away in embarrassment, she meets your gaze with a warm, slightly sheepish smile. That smile is a wordless admission that she's been admiring you and she's not entirely sorry about getting caught. It's like she's saying, yep, you caught me, but can you blame me for looking? The key here is the quality of the smile. A polite, closed-mouth grin might just be her way of being friendly. But if her smile is genuine, slightly bashful, and maybe even accompanied by a little blush, it's a clear sign that she's into you. When you spot this smile, don't be afraid to return it with one of your own. A shared moment of acknowledgement and flirtation can be the spark that ignites a deeper connection. Just remember to keep things light and playful, and to respect her space if she seems uncomfortable or uninterested. So the next time you catch a woman sneaking a glance at you, pay attention to her reaction when your eyes meet. A coy, blushing smile might be the green light you've been waiting for to make your move. And there you have it, gentlemen, the secret signs that a woman is checking you out even when she thinks she's being sneaky. So what's next for you? Discover the uses when she's secretly attracted to you, or learn how to tell if you are a sexually attractive guy. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more.